Good morning, gossip friends, and happy Mother's Day weekend. Okay, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there except for Vallow Daybell, because she is not worthy to be called a mother. She's a mother something else, but we're not going to say that because, we're lady. She's a mother goose. We're going to call her a mother goose. Anyway, you saw her yesterday, right? She got convicted. She got convicted on all charges. I was sitting here watching the playback. Well, no, watching it live as it happened. And I was like, okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Honestly, I really had no doubt that she was going to be convicted on all charges. What I worried about was the Tammy thing. Now, do I think she was part of the conspiracy? Abso-freaking-lutely she was. But would the jury see it that way? Especially after I heard that out there in Idaho, it's Idaho, right? Yeah, Idaho. Out there in Idaho, they tend to be more like pioneer and independent and like F the government and whatever. But you know what they don't like? Folks who kill their kids, folks who conspire to do terrible things to other human beings, folks who feel like they're Jesus when they're clearly not. So they went ahead and convicted her. It took them, on court TV, they were guessing it would take between 6 and 8 hours. And I think it took something like 6 hours and 45 minutes, whatever it was. They got to the right answer. And now they can all go home and have a nice Mother's Day weekend. You know what I thought was going to happen, which actually happened? And that is that they would wait until lunchtime to convict her, because then they get one more free lunch. And who does not love free food? I think free food keeps the wheels of justice turning. I mean, it's not free if you pay taxes in that area, but you didn't have to pay for it. Somebody just gave you a menu and you picked off the menu and you could have whatever you want. Yes, that is the best part of jury duty. I love jury duty. Anyway. So she got convicted. And now the thing that I wonder about is, what about Melanie Boudreaux-Pawlowski? What about Melanie Gibb? What about David Warlock, whatever his name is? All of those people, they were part of this. As far as I'm concerned, now listen, before I was like, yeah, they knew or should have known, but it's pretty clear that they knew what was what. And so I'm like, okay, so how does this work now? They just get to walk the streets free. Do we think Melanie Pawlowski is ever going to get custody of her other 4 children? Now, does she think she's going to get custody? Oh, she probably thinks she's going to get custody or visitation or something like that. Would any smart judge give her custody? In my opinion, no. Nope. Ma'am, You said your own children were dark. You were complicit in the murders of JJ and Tylee. Listen, she can't watch my kids. She can't be near my kids. She couldn't watch my kids on TV. She can't be anywhere near anybody in my family. Not at all. And honestly, she's really lost the ability to be anywhere near anybody in her own family. Here's something that I noticed. Melanie Boudreaux-Pawlowski, whatever, I'm not good with names. She had a baby with her new husband, Ian, and they had that baby pretty quickly after they got married. They haven't been married that long. You know what they have not done? Had more kids. Ian, sir, would you like to tell us a little something? Now listen, she has 4, he has 2. What is that? 6, 1 more makes 7. Is it 8 or 9 about the average for a nice big Mormon family? How come she hasn't had any more kids? Now, it's not my place to ask why anybody is not having babies. Your fertility, your business. My fertility, or lack thereof, honestly, is my business. But I wonder if old Ian has wised up. He's like, oh, I did not think I'd fallen into this kind of hornet's nest, because after 3.5 years of marriage, A, he has to know how crazy she is. B, he has to know how much drama that's going to be. And she's just like, she's a little touched in the brain. But maybe he's staying to keep the family together. You know who else did that and it ended poorly for them? Eric Richins. You remember we talked about the Richins family. What was her name? Jody Richin is a girl I went to high school with. Anyway, that lady out there, Corey, that was her name. Corey, who poisoned her husband with the fentanyl. Another Mormon mom. Shout out to our LDS friends. We know y'all going through it. Every case about a Mormon doing bad for the next now till forever. Oh, it's going to be front page news. And they're not going to say crazy lady does something crazy or crazy man does something crazy. It's going to be Mormon mom, Mormon dad, Mormon bishop. Y'all going through it. But whatever. I know a little something about that. I've been black for 50 years. So over 50 years at this point. But anyway, so this other crazy lady with a lot of kids from Utah who poisoned her husband. Well, apparently she poisoned him several times over a long period of time. And then the nerve of this, she went on the computer and was like, okay, let me see, where's his life insurance policy? And changed herself, made herself the beneficiary. His business partner had been the beneficiary. She changed it to herself. Well, of course, the insurance company was like, we're just writing you to confirm that you changed the beneficiary to Corey. And he was like, that Corey, she keeps trying to murder me. No, could you please change it back? Thanks so much. And then he changed all of his other wills and documents to be his sister. So his sister was the beneficiary so that the sister could raise the kids after she killed him, which she was obviously trying to do. And so he gets murdered. The sister gets all the money. And this heifer is big mad. Big mad. But you know what she didn't do? Stop trying to kill him. She kept trying and he stayed for the children. I do not understand. I don't get it, people. I do not get it. Listen, in some cases, the best thing you can do is divorce that crazy spouse. Who wants to live with a crazy person? And as a child, who wants to live with some crazy parents? Not me, not you. Anyway, but I know y'all smarter than that. Y'all just bouncing on all these crazy spouses and not having to deal with it. But that heifer, she stayed and kept trying to poison him. And ultimately, she was successful. It's bad news. So all of that to say, Ian Pawlowski, you in danger, boy. Ian, Ian, let me talk just to you, friend. Let me just talk to you. You know your wife is nuts. You know she tried to kill her children, her kids. What you think she gonna do to you? You are a full-grown adult. You have car keys and a driver's license and money and the ability to live. Run, Ian, run. You're not safe around old Melanie. Listen, if you poisoned her, that would be terrible. But we would understand. Listen, I am not encouraging anybody to break the law. I think everybody should honor every law that's out there. But Ian, you need to get you a nice WhatsApp account. And you need to plot your divorce, plot your escape, take your baby with you, because that lady is trouble. And you know what? She gonna get you in trouble too. The other big question, the same question we had after Murdoch, what case do we follow now? Who are we going to talk about? Because you know it's got to be somebody to talk about. Now, this Corey Richards thing, that's going to be going on for a minute. But we're in the early days of that. She just got arrested like last week or something. So, you know, the judicial system, it takes a long time for things to cycle through. Who are we going to talk about? Please, please, please put your suggestions down in the comment. That murderess, Letitia Staub, she's in prison. Lori in prison for the rest of her life. There's some more auxiliary, extra, it's too early in the morning for me to be trying to be good with words. There's more Murdoch cases coming up, the financial ones. I suspect that they're going to settle. I also suspect that Alex is over there gunning for some state time, not state time, for federal time, so he can go to one of those day camp prisons. You know, the prisons where they have lawn chairs and pickleball and whatever else they're doing. Alex, nah. I hope the federal government does not bring financial crimes against you at this point, or let the state handle that. The state can take care of that, and the state can keep you right there in their prisons where you can have all the beef sticks and bologna sandwiches that you want and nothing else for the rest of your life. Ooh, I'm all over the place, but it occurred to me, how mad was Lori when she got convicted yesterday? Oh my gosh. Okay, her face was stoic, but you notice when she walked in, she had her hands down and folded in front of her. And when she walked out, she was like this, like a mad, pouty kindergartner. Miss Lori, what did she think was going to happen? Honestly, did she say like, I'm not worried about this because Chad Storm is going to take care of all of it. Any minute, an earthquake is going to happen, and then everybody is going to see that I am the princess. I am the pretty, pretty princess. And surprise, Lori. Girl, the trick was on you because you know what? You just got sent to prison. The only thing you got in all of this is a very long prison sentence, as in the rest of your life. You're lucky you didn't get the death penalty because you know that was on the table. They took it off the table. And frankly, I'm glad. I think that you would have sat there for years and years and years doing nothing, tricking up the taxpayers' money. Nope. Let these taxpayers get on back to paving their roads and their streets and whatever they need to do, while you take your behind to prison to sit with other women who are mothers who wish they could be with their kids, who wish they were free, who wish they had a hot husband that made $400,000 a year. Shoot, some of those heifers probably wish they had a mediocre husband who made $40,000 a year. Otherwise, they would have been trying to smuggle drugs or do whatever they did, rob liquor stores. I don't know what they did out there to get in prison, those other ladies. Everybody knows what you did, Lori. And something tells me they are not going to appreciate it. So, enjoy prison. In the meantime, we need a new ne'er-do-well. A new citizen to focus on. A citizen who is innocent until proven guilty. Where are they? Who's next? Friends, if you have a local crime that you would like us to know more about, you could dig that up too, because we could talk about anybody. It don't have to be a national person. It could be a local person. There is a dude on, I think it's Court TV right now, who killed his preacher. Ooh, religious folks. What's going on with y'all? We know that it's not the fault of their religion, that some folks are crazy, but there, in my opinion, is a high correlation between people being like not all there and doing crazy things and being super, super, super religious. I don't know what that is. I guess maybe they need a focus. I don't know. I understand that not all super religious people are murderers, but a lot of murderous people tend to be super religious, but that could just be a sign of their mental unwellness. Anyway, what crime is next? You tell me down in the comments. In the meantime, have a happy Mother's Day. I bought myself this Mother's Day gift the other day. It's pretty, it's sparkly, it's pink. Oh, I love pink. And because I live with a whole bunch of sons, anything that's pink, they'll leave alone. So I got a cup all to myself. That kind of doesn't happen. Everything that's mine is theirs as far as they're concerned. So I'm going to sip my Starbucks. 24 ounces of it. That's a lot of Starbucks. Okay, y'all have a great day and a happy Mother's Day, and I will see you back here soon. Bye.